Build a new chicken coop. If you've recently gotten into farming or need a new chicken coop, you'll be glad to know that it isn't hard to make your own. If you want to know how to build a chicken coop, this article will give you a good idea of how to get started. Chickens generally need 2 feet of floor space per bird to thrive. They also need about 14 hours of sunlight a day in order to consistently lay eggs. Take these requirements into consideration when you begin the plan for your chicken coop. Make sure you plan a door big enough for you to walk in and out of, and also make sure you will be able to run electricity to the coop to provide the chickens with the daily light they'll need. If you have materials already lying around, make sure you go through all of them. Maybe you have an old door or some plywood. Any little bit of material will help you and save you money in the long run. A dirt floor can be a cheap alternative to pouring a cement floor or purchasing the wooden planks to make a wooden floor. Just make sure that you are planning your coop to go in a part of your land that won't flood easily. Begin to draw up the design for your chicken coop, including the measurements, so you begin to have an idea of how much material you'll need. If you decide to have windows on your chicken coop, you may want to cover them with chicken wire to keep out any predators. Windows will provide ventilation for your chickens, so their temperature is maintained, but also to help with the chicken smell. You will also need chicken wire for the yard part of your chicken coop. This part should have around 8 feet of space per chicken so that they can roam around. Once you've built your chicken coop, you can install the chicken wire into the ground to make sure nothing can dig under the fence and take your chickens. Place your feeding and watering troughs or trays in the yard at this time as well. You'll also need to make sure all of your chickens will have enough nest and perch space. You should not use treated wood boxes to nest your chickens in. If you want something cheap and easy, you should use old milk crates for the nests for each chicken. Old lumber is not only useful for building the coop, but it is also useful for providing the chickens with a place to nest. Once the chicken coop is built and the chickens are in their respective nests, you'll be ready to go.